Welcome back. Now that we've installed Python locally, it's time to set up an efficient development environment. In this episode, we're going to install and configure Visual Studio Code, or VS Code, a lightweight yet powerful code editor. Let's get started. VS Code is one of the most popular code editors among developers, and for good reasons. It's free, open source, and packed with features like syntax highlighting, debugging, and extensions tailored for Python. Head over to this site and click the download button to get started. Once the download is complete, open the installer. On Windows, follow the prompts and make sure to check the box that says Add to Path. This will allow you to open VS Code from your terminal, same as Python. For macOS, simply drag the VS Code app into your Applications folder. Linux users, you can install VS Code via your package manager by following the instructions on the VS Code website. Let's open VS Code and take a quick tour of its interface. On the left, you'll see the activity bar. This gives you quick access to key features like the File Explorer, Search, Version Control, and extensions. The main section in the middle is the editor, where you'll write your code. Below that is the terminal, which is super handy for running Python scripts directly within VS Code. To make VS Code Python ready, we need to install the Python extension. Click on the extensions icon in the activity bar, then search for Python. You'll see an extension from Microsoft. Go ahead and install it. This extension provides features like IntelliSense, linting, and debugging specifically for Python. Once the extensions is installed, let's configure VS Code to use the correct Python interpreter. Press Ctrl-Shift-P or Command-Shift-P on macOS to open the command palette. Type Python, select Interpreter, and choose the version of Python you just installed. You can also tweak settings to improve your workflow. For example, you can enable Format on Save so your code is automatically cleaned up when you save a file. To do this, click on the gear icon in the bottom left, go to Settings and search for Format on Save. Check the box to enable it. Let's test our setup by creating a new Python file. Click File, then New File, and save it with a .py extension, like test.py. Inside the file, type print hello. Save the file and click the play button in the top right corner of the editor to run it. If you see the output hello in the terminal, your setup is working perfectly. To recap, we installed VS Code, set it up for Python with the Python extension, and tested our environment by running a simple script. In the next episode, we'll dive deeper into project management, where you'll learn how to organize your Python projects efficiently. So make sure to have VS Code ready. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. If you have any questions about setting up VS Code, drop them in the comments. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next dimension.